Hi, I'm Dave Hill, swing voter, and until I go to the polls, I'm gonna remain impartial, which is why I decided to sit down with Cartrell Gore, the vice president of the Brooklyn Tea Party.
My last month in the reserves was the first month that Don't Ask, Don't Tell was repealed, and my gay shipmates and comrades came out of the closet in droves that month.
It's raining men.
Yeah, well, they put on their car, Brad Loves Steven.
But I mean the Navy, when that wasn't that surprising, I mean, with those outfits and stuff.
I'm also involved with one of the Manhattan Tea Parties called the Gotham Tea Party, that's in Manhattan.
Who has the better parties?
The Gotham Tea Party seems to be the best organized.
Wouldn't the thing to do to get everyone together and be like, hey, we should just have one total fucking rager, like all you can drink, you know, maybe have like a build your own burrito bar.
That would be great, but there was a personality conflict with the leadership.
Ron Paul, would he, do you think, be an ideal, say, a candidate for the Tea Party? Two first names, it's confusing.
Yes.
Or Michele Bachmann.
Michele Bachmann, she seemed very nice.
She is super hot, though, you got it.
Quite nice, yes. My Tea Party happens to be predominantly Jewish.
Wait, can you teabag without a foreskin?
I would not say
Jewish
that.
Tea Party. That would be worth it for the sandwiches alone, I would think. But have you ever tried the other kind of teabagging? Like
I've heard of that.
Like
no one,
to
my knowledge, in my group has done that.
Because you're not going to believe. I mean, I was Googling this stuff, and you're not going to believe what came up. But that's like symbolic of the Tea Party. Teabagging.
Yes, I've heard of that, but no one in my group, to my knowledge, has done that.
I don't want someone to come put their testicles in my mouth.
I just refuse to even touch that issue.
Don't touch it. 40% of Tea Party supporters are 55 or older. 79% are white. 61% are men. You're old, white, men, Christian, white. Is it hard to be in touch with a multicultural youth in America?
I had a few disagreements with the Tea Party, but there's never going to be anything that you're going to agree with 100%, you know.
Sarah Palin is the symbolic leader of the movement. Do you agree with that?
Most Brooklyn Tea Party people, when they talk about her with tolerance.
But she's very attractive.
She's very attractive.
I don't even know how John McCain handled having Sarah Palin as a running partner. Like, what would you do if John McCain just like, when they were like giving a speech or something, if he just bent her over and just tapped her from behind?
I would applaud him. If I saw him, I would applaud.
Now, if you had to pick though between her, Sarah Palin, and Michele Bachmann, who would you?
I have never contemplated that. But
what if you had to? If you had to do one of them, who would you do?
Offhand, I would say Michele Bachmann, but I've never really contemplated that or compared.
That's why I would go with her.
One member of the Brooklyn Tea Party said she could vote for Mitt Ryan, but she...
Mitt Ryan, that's a great idea, actually. You fuse them, like in the hit movie Face Off, and they're just like, rah, and then like the ultimate Republican, like, ah.
Like I cloned them together.
Like Brangelina.
Yeah.
It's been said by some Tea Party members that President Obama is a witch doctor.
I don't know what they mean by that.
They'll be like, oh, he's a witch doctor, he's not. And then other people
says
he has plans for white slavery. Yeah, well,
he has I think his plan will bankrupt the United States, but I mean...
You think he's trying to?
I believe that the far left of this country would want that to happen.
Would you say that Barack's presidency has been abominable then?
The American Communist Party, which by the way has endorsed President Obama, shows who likes him, and the American people will find themselves living under communism without knowing it. That is a plan of the left.
The plan of the left. So it's not white slavery. It's more the communism we should.
Yeah, that would be.
I mean, the uniforms were great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me.
My pleasure.
Thank you for stopping by.
My pleasure.
Swing voter, yeah, 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 yeah. Swing voter, yeah, 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 yeah. Swing voter, it pains me to mention, I'm longing for a candidate's attention.